Hey guys, this is Tucker here with Because Bitcoin, your go-to channel for all things Bitcoin and crypto. In this video, we'll be going over a very important subject, how to securely and safely store your Bitcoin and the best hardware wallets of 2023. As the saying goes, not your keys, not your crypto. So let's dive in. As far as cold storage goes, I know there's been a lot of drama and news around the Ledger hardware wallet. So we'll talk about that and we'll go over some awesome alternatives that we found. I know I've got the Coinbase page pulled up here. So we're going to talk about how to buy Bitcoin and then how to store it, right? So how to buy Bitcoin, right? Create a Coinbase account, come over here. Come to Bitcoin. I could either pay with a credit card. I could use my bank. I've got my Capital One hooked up to this right now. Super easy. Create a Coinbase, link your bank, link your credit card, buy some Bitcoin. Okay, so from there, what do we want to do? Do we want to leave it on Coinbase or do we want to move it off? Obviously, the answer is pretty clear. We want to move it off of Coinbase. Obviously, we've heard of FTX. There's plenty of exchanges that have been hacked or gone down. Celsius, BlockFi, Voyager, all these different places you can store your Bitcoin, store your crypto, especially if you can earn yield on your Bitcoin on their exchange. You don't want to do that. You want to get it off of there. So what you're going to do is withdraw your Bitcoin from whatever exchange it might be, Coinbase, Gemini, wherever, and put it on a cold storage wallet. What a cold storage wallet is basically like a USB drive, right? You send your crypto to it. You've got a Bitcoin address, an ETH address. Most of them, I'm mostly thinking of Ledger here, have hundreds of different cryptos that you hold on their storage, right? And that's actually the whole point, is that they don't hold it for you. You hold it yourself because you have your own private keys. So let's look at Ledger real quick. And this was my first cold storage wallet, right? Basically, you order your wallet from Ledger, they send it to you. You can plug it in your computer or do Bluetooth to your phone, right? There's a lot of different methods of how to get it operational. And once it is, you create a PIN, you get your address, and then you withdraw your Bitcoin or your crypto from the exchange to this Ledger, throw it in a safe, and call it a day. Now, that is what everybody thought until about a month ago. They came out with this recovery program where they shard your seed phrase to 3 different entities, none of them being you. This is an opt-in program and a firmware update where you can opt in to update or not. Basically, is insurance if you lose your seed phrase. The problem is that none of the entities in which your seed phrase is sharded are you, right? They're Ledger, and then there's 2 other companies. I honestly don't know which 2, but it kind of created this knowledge that there's a backdoor to your seed phrase within Ledger. So Twitter obviously went wild with this. People were throwing around all sorts of colorful language. For that reason, I'm going to recommend not using Ledger. So we're just going to move on from Ledger real quick. And we're going to talk Trezor. Trezor is open source. You know how they work. Their wallets are awesome. I think this is their highest model. It's got the touch screen on it. Over 1,000 assets supported. Basically any ERC20 token. I believe they do NFTs as well. Bitcoin, all your favorite altcoins, you can store them all on here. They have this USB you can connect to a computer. They have this app where you can go in and manage it yourself instead of just having the little USB drive or the little wallet. Essentially, for the reasons I already described, I love the Trezor. It's open source. We know how they work. It's a great alternative to Ledger. This is what you want to do though, right here. You want to write down your seed phrase. You don't want to, or memorize it, right? You don't want to screenshot it. You don't want to keep it on your computer. I would write it down and put it in the safe. That's what I do, at least. So what's in the box? You get the Model T, you get the USB cord, some stickers, your seed phrase card, and a magnetic dock. I'm not sure exactly what that does. But yeah, so this is just Trezor.io. You guys can go here and check out all their different features and products, but that is definitely a thumbs up for me. This is the one I think I'm going to buy here pretty soon. Honestly, I should probably do it today, but the Elopal. And this is actually pretty sweet. So it's a cold storage wallet that is air gapped. And what that means is that it is not connected to the internet in any way, shape, or form, right? It is completely no USB, no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, none of this, right? No, it's completely air gapped, totally offline. which is the highest level of security you can have when it comes to holding your crypto. So this is the one I would recommend. If the issue here with this one actually is that you need to have an intimate knowledge of crypto and how it works, right? It's a little less user-friendly than even a Trezor is. I know it says easy to use, but you need to know what you're doing. Absolutely. Because with a lot of these cold storage wallets, if you make a mistake or you write down a wrong letter even, it's kind of like sending crypto to an address and you screw up a letter. It's done. It's gone. So this one, I definitely recommend having a very intimate knowledge of crypto. Obviously, they have NFT capabilities, over 10,000 coins and tokens. I didn't even know this. They have an auto self-destruct feature. But yes, this is definitely one I'd recommend. And this is their Titan cold storage wallet. They've got a bundle. They have a mini. And then this. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. This is just a seed phrase storage device. I'm not 100% sure how it works. Actually, I believe you have your seed phrase within these steel, their individual steel little, I don't even know what you call them, little holders, right? And you put your seed phrase in there. Obviously, that is not a great description of how it works, but they definitely have some instructions on here. But this is probably the safest way to store a seed phrase rather than writing it down and even putting it in a safe or memorizing it. This is probably what you're going to want to do. I wouldn't say this is like necessary by any means, but it would, like, if you're going for the highest level of security, I believe the Titan combined with the seed phrase storage device is the way you want to go for sure. But yeah, let's look at some of their other stuff here. I want to download it though. I'm not sure what this is. A seed phrase generator. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly the use case for this. I think it's just a randomizer, completely offline, open source. But yeah, the Elopal open source combined with the fact that it's air gapped is, for me, that's a green light, right? For me, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't have to worry about my seed phrase getting destroyed. That is the use case of that steel holder right over here. And I don't have to worry about being hacked because it's air gapped. It's not connected to cellular, Bluetooth, USB, Wi-Fi, NFC. I'm not even sure what NFC is, but this is the safest way to go, in my opinion. So, I'll let you guys do with that what you will, but I would say over the ledger, right? Over a ledger, I would choose a Trezor, and over a Trezor, I would choose the Elopal. So, just wanted to come on, make a quick video for you guys. I know a lot of people are worried about, how they can store their crypto, especially with this BlackRock ETF, right? I know a lot of people are wondering, like, oh, if I just buy BlackRock ETF stock, like, is that going to be safe? Is that real Bitcoin? The answers to those questions are not clear right now. So for me personally, as a crypto enthusiast, I would just buy Bitcoin, put it on an Elopal, throw it in a safe. I mean, that's the safest way I can think of to store my crypto, because there's, increasingly becoming more ways in which, hackers and, different nefarious characters can attempt to get your crypto, right? Whether it's an exchange going down like FTX, or whether it's, Ledger having a backdoor into your seed phrase, right? There's definitely many ways in which Bitcoin can be vulnerable, and this, in my opinion, is the most resistant way to all of those factors. So yeah, just wanted to come on, make the video for you guys real quick. This is the Because Bitcoin channel, obviously, so feel free to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps us out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.